Morning. It's Wednesday, November 19th, and I'm coming to you from Augusta, Maine. And I've got one very cool spot to stay in. I'm in my sleeping space. It's got like 15-foot ceilings. It's an old loft, and you can see all the cool stuff happening here. Which brings me to a subject that is near and dear to my heart. So a lot of folks have not heard about what I'm about to share with you. And you very well may have heard of it, but I want to share with you a spiritual concept or philosophy that I think is really useful for us on planet Earth. So I'm an animist, and that means I believe in an animistic outlook on life. Animism is the idea that essentially everything that you see, everything that's part of this world, has spirit attached to it somehow. It's a difficult concept for us in the modern world to conceive of, and we oftentimes just think, well, spirit is only human, and that's not true. Planet Earth is a vast web of spiritual forces and intelligences. So I get here, and it's an old building, and I don't really, I don't seek to poke at spirit. Really has to come to me. And I got here and I was like, oh great, there's some stuff hanging out here in this building. Not necessarily land spirits. I am right next to the river here in Augusta. So when I get to a place, when I'm staying in a new place, or I'm going to do a reading, I actually bring some maple syrup. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of the Native American tradition of leaving tobacco as offerings. I like to leave maple syrup. Just pop this open, did it when I got here, poured it out onto the ground a little bit, and just said, spirits of the land, spirits of this place, spirits of the river, here is an offering. Thank you for your hospitality. May you see me as a friend. And I just sent that energy out into the ground, away from me, almost like a prayer of sorts. But this place is pretty old. So not only did I make offerings outside for this space in particular, I got a bouquet of flowers, a small one, just for the counter out in the kitchen area. This is something that I think we've all missed in our modern age. Where I'm from, the natives of that area would not have stepped foot on Mount Washington, the biggest mountain in New Hampshire, I think, the East Coast. But just the forces of that place, not conducive to most human activity. If you've ever gone through a town and felt like, like I gotta get out, I think, and it all varies from place to place, but land spirits can very much act like an immune system. Like the spirits of the land can recognize the human energetic signature. And they won't care if you're a valiant or ethical good person. You are putting off the energy of something that's hurt them. So in a lot of towns where there's been a lot of logging or mining or destruction, land spirits just don't want to have anything to do with us. This is not a human-centric experience, and I think a lot of us get mixed up with that. We just think we're the center of the world. That comes from a lot of different places, but we are existing in a vast web of spiritual forces that most of us have just forgotten about. So interesting, pull a tarot card for this morning. Nine of Wands. This is trauma. This is, you're standing because, despite all of the efforts to knock you down, you are still standing, but you have picked up some bruises. Well, old places like this can have some tragedies in them, around them. I mean, look at how old this place is. There's definitely been some traumatic deaths in this building. If there are any spirits in this place that are attracted to my mojo or my energetic field or what have you, I have ways to protect myself and ways to ask them to move along, but I want to make sure that no matter what is here, they see me as friends. This is something that I do in my backyard. Pour out maple syrup, make sure the spirits of my property know that I'm a friend and a steward, and I would never hurt them. So that's it. You know, the energetic forces of this world are vast and complicated. Good methods to interact with them: just be friends, don't hurt, be a steward, take care of the property you're on or the property that you're inhabiting or you're involved in. It's a big topic, but this morning, think about your home. Think about the energy of the place of your home. Think about the land that you're on, and think about what kind of relationship you're in with the building that you inhabit and you call home, and the property that it sits on. These are important topics for us all. So, and I wanted to end, and I don't mean to ramble on, but it's interesting that when we come into good and proper relationship with the spirits of the land, they can absolutely be our allies. They can heal us, they can help us, they can guide us. I've seen some pretty incredible things on my property that I've been on for quite some time. But it's good. It's good to get into right relationship with those energies. All my love to you. Can't wait to see people in Augusta tonight, Bangor tomorrow, and Gorham, Maine the next day. All my love to you. Find me, my events, my readings, my books, podcast on my website at joshsimons.com.